All right, give the world the best you have, and the best will come back to you. Certainly. Don't start your day with the broken pieces of yesterday because every day is a new beginning. Meanwhile, Tuesday is the affirmation that your goals are being moved another step forward. A beautiful morning to you, great listeners of Adamimogo 107.7 FM. Welcome to the world of Adamimogo, the beautiful station in Ido, Ekiti State, Nigeria. This is the Daily Dose, where we give you happenings, stories from the dailies in Nigeria, and I'll give you a touch of stories from diaspora. Michael Jason Ijason, that's my name. And I welcome you again this morning. All you've got to do is just to fasten your seatbelt, relax, yes. We're going to take another flight today into various newspapers like Punch newspaper, The Vanguard, The Guardian, The Nation newspaper, The Daily Post, The Daily Trust, and so on and so forth. So, are you ready? Because if you are, I am super ready to dish out the news for you this morning, one after the other, in doses. Alright. I'm starting with headlines, after which I'll go on a short break. When I come back, I open the call lines. You can have an opportunity to put a call through to me and talk about whatever you've heard that concerns you, or you just have to say one or two things about what you're going to hear. The details will come after. Thank you so much. It's the daily. Inflation, a major economic challenge. This is coming from Wale Edun. Elevated inflation, a major economic challenge, coming from Wale Edun. All right, it's another headline. Ministry of Works releases fresh guideline for mobilization fees. Sanwo-Olu Miranda pledge cordial work relationship. Nakon sets 2025 Hajj fair Southern pilgrims to pay 8.7 million naira. Enough of the taste of the headlines. Let me just go on a short break. When I come back, I'll give you detail of some of these headlines or even more. Don't go away. I'll be back. It's still the Daily Dose on Adamimogo 107.7 FM. And my name is Michael Jason Ijason. Please stay tuned.
Hello, good people of Ekiti State and its environment. For your private, political, family, or club meetings, and so on, of not more than 50 to 100 participants, we introduce to you Adamimogo Event Hall. Yes! Right at Olojudo's Palace, Adamimogo 107.7 FM's compound, Ido Ekiti. Ample parking space, good security, clean environment. You also have the opportunity to book for a media publicity of your event on our fast-growing social media platforms. All these for a talking. Simply visit us at Olojudo's Palace, Ido Ekiti, or call the following numbers for more inquiries: 0803 526 5812 or 0916 340 0878 or 0806 511 4430. You can also call 0806 380 8891. Adamimogo Event Hall. We are waiting for your patronage.
Back from the short break there, you can start putting a call through to me right now. I'll start picking your calls and as well give you more stories that I have here from the dailies this morning. Okay, the very first one I gave you as an headline earlier, I'll be giving you a detail of the story right about now. 50% tariff hike. Nigerians may spend 6.74 trillion naira on calls. The Nigerian Communications Commission approved a 50% increase in call tariffs on Monday, which may raise the average cost of calls to 16.6 naira per minute. Based on the 2023 National Telephone Tariff data, this hike could generate over 6.74 trillion naira in revenue for telecom operators in 2025. If call volumes remain stable, hence Nigerians may pay these amounts to the firms. However, this projection includes the impact of free and discounted call promotions, which may alter actual revenue figures. An analysis of data from the latest 2023 Subscribers Network Performance Report by the NCC showed that in 2023, total outgoing telephone traffic was 205.3 billion minutes, while incoming traffic stood at 203.2 billion minutes. The report, I'm not going to go into detail of that report right now. I'm sure you might be interested in this story. 50% tariff hike. Nigerians may spend 6.74 trillion naira on calls. Well, in case you want detail of this story, please just grab a copy of the Punch newspaper this morning with that headline: 50% tariff hike. Nigerians may spend 6.74 trillion naira on calls. All right, moving away from that, I've got this one from the Vanguard newspaper. Nakon sets 2025 Hajj Fair Southern pilgrims to pay 8.7 million naira. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, Nakon, has announced the official fare for 2025 Hajj pilgrimage, revealing a significant increase from previous years. In the guideline provided by the Commission, pilgrims from Borno and Adamawa State will pay 8,327,125.59 naira, while those from the northern zone are expected to pay 8,457,685.59 naira. Nakan spokesperson Fatima Usara, who disclosed this in a statement yesterday, said the fare was approved by Vice President Kashim Shettima after sensitive consultations. The statement emphasized efforts to prevent fares from skyrocketing, with contributions from NACON Chairman Abdullahi Saleh, the Forum of State Executive Secretaries FSEC, and other key stakeholders. The fare adjustment followed a history of rising cost, with the 2024 pilgrimage initially pegged at 4.5 million naira and later increased to 4.9 million naira and adjusted to 8.5 million naira for new registrants. In contrast, pilgrims with deposit paid 6.8 million naira last year. Okay, I know you want detail of that story. Please just grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper. Like I said earlier, Nakon set 2025 Hajj Fair Southern pilgrims to pay 8.7 million naira. Okay, for those of you planning for that pilgrimage, you've gotten the gist now. SNAS summons Edom Bagudu, DG budget over poor budgetary vote. The National Assembly has summoned the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edom, to appear before it and explain the reason for the miserable budgetary allocation for the Ministry of Solid Minerals in 2025 fiscal year. Also summoned are the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Atiku Bagudu, and Director General of Budget Office, Tanimu Yakubu. The National Assembly explained that the summon by the Joint Committee on Solid Minerals became imperative following the refusal of the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning to appear before it, as directed last Wednesday. The Joint Committee, chaired by Senator Samson Ekom, PDP Akwa Ibom South, and when the Minister of Solid Minerals, Mr. Dele Alake, appeared before it for 2025 budget defense, frowned on the 9 billion naira proposed as capital vote for the ministry in the 2025 fiscal year. The summoned ministers and the DG budget, as announced by the committee chairman, are to appear before the committee by 3 p.m. today. According to the committee, refused to consider the 2025 budget proposal for the ministry and ordered the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning to appear before it yesterday. All right. Solid Minerals now summons Edom Bagudu, DG budget over poor budgetary vote. You can have that stories in a Vanguard newspaper this morning. 0704 700 7701 or 0707 2766278 or +234 704 700 7702. Those are the numbers to call this morning. Hello and good morning.
Good morning, my presenter.
Good morning, my darling comrade.
Happy Tuesday.
Good to have you, sir.
It is pathetic. And if you get to Niger State, where the accident happened, one will be very, very sorry for humanity. It's not new today. The tanker accident in Niger State is becoming a recurring decimal. It's incessant, regular. Do you know one thing that I want the federal government to do? It is an advice. It is not because the road is bad. There are some tanker drivers that leave tanker to tanker boys on our major roads. Under the guise of teaching them how to drive. I witnessed one along Ibadan, Lagos Road that was arrested by the road safety corps. These tanker boys are not experienced. They have no strength to handle tanker on the road. If they want to teach the tanker boys how to drive tanker, let the federal government create a driving school where these children will learn, not giving tanker to a tanker boy to drive on the major road. And the driver will see any mistake. Those boys will not be able to control the tanker. That is number one. Then number two, I want to appreciate the National Assembly asking Wale Edo to come and explain how budget of 2024 for security upkeep was spent and why it was not in total given to the security agents. Let the Wale Edo come because of what is happening in Nigeria today. If the federal government should make budget for the security agencies yearly, and this money are not judiciously spent or given to the security agents, and we are experiencing insecurity in Nigeria like this, it's not good. It doesn't happen in other countries. When you give budget to a section of the ministries, that money must be well spent so that there will be no casualty. Then the APC saying that there is no opposition can have taught them in 2007. They are not God. Let's wait and see what is going to happen in 2007. Thank you, my presenter. Good morning. My name is Comrade Adedoye from Osun.
Thank you so much, Comrade Adedoye. Regards to every indigent of Osun today. Thank you so much for calling. Bye for now. Let's see who's there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Emmanuel.
Good morning, Mr. Emmanuel.
Well, my take on the recent increase
in
the political telecommunication call or whatever. I'm not surprised. Electricity was increased. Petroleum price has been increased. So I'm not surprised. Let them keep on increasing everything. Even as we go, I believe Nigeria will soon be paying for natural air that will breathe in. Secondly, the dwindling fortune of the opposition party, I'm not surprised as well. It's a fact, they can't also say why. All the major opposition parties are in disarray. You can see crisis here and there. And their major stakeholders are leaving their parties in droves. God bless Nigeria. And thirdly, I want to advise the government, stop sponsoring individuals for holy pilgrimage. They are going there for their spiritual rebirth. So let them sponsor themselves. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
I am calling from Oyekiti.
Good to have you, Pastor Hassan.
Yeah. Pertaining to this increase in tariff of calling or whatever.
Yeah.
I was listening to the Minister of Communication or something. I was listening to one of the television stations when he was saying that they are trying to discuss with them so that the price will go within 30 to 50%. The increment was surprising that it goes for 50%. And at least let you know that network now has become part and parcel of us. Though I'm not blaming them, it's business. The federal government should have even waited and at least look into what they can do to make sure that these people enjoy this only service that makes us to enjoy ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pastor Hassan. Good to have you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, Prince is calling from a colleague.
All right, good to have you, Prince.
You see, I want to react to one of your news that you read this morning.
All right.
Talking about Amon.
All right, all right.
The federal government will soon put a plan in place to manage the start manufacturing aircraft.
Aircraft, yes.
You say to me, it's a laughable story. Have we started producing bicycle spokes in this country? Not to talk of producing a bicycle. Not talk of producing motorcycle. We are now producing aircraft. I think that story, you seem to think that man doesn't even know what he's talking about. I don't know what is wrong with us in this country. We leave what we are supposed to do and we are running after some other things. What are we producing? We cannot even produce ordinary matches. Matches in this country. We are talking about producing aircraft. But we just help all these our people.
Amen. All right. Thank you so much for calling, sir. Sincerely appreciate you. Quickly give you this one that says, okay, let me give you the headline first. Said, Tinubu to build $1 trillion country, says Minister. Nigeria would soon become $1 trillion economic, notwithstanding the initial difficulties. The Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani, said yesterday. Tijani said Nigeria's gross domestic product (GDP) would increase substantially within the next 2 years, with 21% of the increment coming from the information and communications technologies sector, ICT. He assured that Nigeria would savor prosperity within the next few months. Tijani and his youth affairs counterpart Ayodele Olawande spoke at the Public Servant Training Institute, Kubwa, Abuja, during the commencement of the training program for 500 data protection officers, DPOs, for the National Certification for Data Protection, Nigeria and West Africa. Tinubu to build $1 trillion country, says Minister. All right, that story is in the from USA. Said Trump signs order to pull U.S. from WHO. President Donald Trump on Monday signed an executive order directing the United States to withdraw from the World Health Organization, a body he has repeatedly criticized over its handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking at the White House hours after his inauguration, Trump said the United States was paying far more to the UN body compared to China, adding, World Health ripped us off. The United States, the largest donor to the Geneva-based organization, provides substantial financial support that is vital to the WHO's operations. Its withdrawal is expected to trigger a significant restructuring of the institution and could further disrupt global health initiatives. Trump signs order to pull U.S. from WHO. The story is in the Vanguard newspaper this morning, in case you are interested. And that is how far we'll be able to ride or drive or fly the rocket or the jet of Daily Dose this morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. I sincerely appreciate you. I hope we meet again some other time. As many of you that have participated today, maybe on Facebook or on your radio set, or those who call through to me, I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling this morning. My name remains Michael Jason Ijaso. The Daily Dose